couple weeks ago, he was riding around on one of those rascal scooters.
You cannot keep Tommy Trauma down.
Good to see him on his feet.
Round 2 here. A very close fight so far between Harris Norwood and Charles Bennet.
Got a big smile from Norwood and a thumbs up. Got a big smile from Charles Bennet, Crazy Horse Kid, Khaos, whatever. And they're both having fun out there. And this is it's going to be a busy second round once they get going, I think.
You know, I think Norris skill-wise has the advantage on the feet, but you can never count Charles Bennet out. Power-wise, he can knock out anybody.
Oh, for sure. A tight, compacted jab followed up with anything else, or a good looping hook. I mean, it could come from anywhere. Maybe an uppercut, you know. I mean, he's got power. Look at that. I mean, right there. Those aren't light punches, guys.
Now, something happened in Norwood's neck. I think he got poked in the neck, and he was trying to get a timeout from Frank Gentile. Frank didn't give it to him, so he's fighting hurt right now. Bennet should be taking advantage of that.
Yeah, I think Bennet is just trying to be as patient as he can in order to not gas out. I don't think he had enough time to prepare for this, prepare his cardio for this. So I think that's the reason why he's being as patient as he is. That was a good right hand.
He's being surprised right now. I mean, Norwood's throwing lead leg hook kicks, you know, that are fast and quick. And nice takedown. Holy cow, though, by Bennet. It's hard to tell from the angles out of, yeah, it's full side control.
Looking to pass, takes half guard.
I think that might be a little better position for Norwood, but, you know, if Bennet can have posture and control, there's a lot of things he can do from here. Hip escape out, he's got full guard, working the body triangle. We talked about that earlier, Dean. That can be a good position for the guy on the bottom.
Especially for as long as he is. Yeah. You know, he's still a long character.
And he's still so long, he could hook that loose foot underneath and possibly get a sleep out of that. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, you don't.
Bennett's got to stay busy and active, or this is a stand-up situation, and which is, as we've been talking about, better for Norwood. But as long as he stays active and can get a couple shots in, this might be what he needs in the judges' eyes to definitely get some of those valuable points.
Yeah, I think Bennet is just really trying to conserve his energy so he doesn't gas out.
Third man in, Frank Gentile had told Bennet to get busy, and Bennet let that right hand go, and that backed Gentile off.
I like how Harris Norwood's moving, actually.
Well, you know, it's not necessarily, I think that, you know, because of his body type, his long body, his long legs, he's a problem in that position.
Yeah.
I don't think he has the technical ability to really work from that position, but just physically he's a problem because of his physical attributes.
He knows just enough to make it an issue.
He's a good athlete. He's got long legs. He's been in the game a long time, again, to pick up certain techniques.
Right.
But not a threat to submit, in your opinion, Dean?
Not really, and not against a guy like Charles Bennet, especially unless Charles Bennet unless he gets really tired. But I don't think he has the ability to trick him into anything and submit him.
Right, not to say that he can't or won't, but it's got to be given to him in this case because he's not that wizard on the ground. But as we've seen time and again, anything's possible. But we think that Bennett's, you know, smart enough to at least, at the most, just have to deal with the problem of his body.
Yeah, Bennett's fought a lot of good jiu-jitsu guys in his career, and he's done well. He's fared well against a lot of good grapplers.
You know, I think they both wanted to stand up right there. We've seen neither one of these guys afraid to throw and let them go, so.
Minute to go in the second round.
One thing that you watch, one thing that Charles Bennet does is his reflexes. It's like he's gotten hit with some shots, but he's avoided some good shots just by having these reflexes.
That's a fake.
Wow. And Oscar goes too.
And he plays possum so well. Like, he baits you into throwing things, and he has these reflexes and counters very well. And I think that's exactly what he's doing here.
I love it that you were saying that, and then we saw him do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that was great timing. I mean, that was amazing. Because I was just about to say, oh, and he's hurt. And then you realize, who are we talking about right now? Yeah. Hey, you can't jump that gun. Secondary takedown would be good right here. If he could get the leg behind. Oh!
Wow.
Oh, but they gave him a guillotine.
10 seconds, 10 seconds in the round.
No, he's got,
Taps him out with 7 seconds. with 7 seconds to go in the second round. Charles Crazy Horse Bennett taps him out. Oh my goodness.